Just imagine, 1 week ago, kinilala ng Department of Interior and Local Government si Governor Edwin at binigyan ng Seal of Good Governance.
Yes.
So nagkamali pala ang DILG.
Oo. Dahil ang isang matino at maayos na gobernador...
Sinuspindi mo after 1 week.
After 1 week.
Ibig sabihin, wala kayong matinong vetting process sa DILG.
Isa yun. Attorney Vic Rodriguez, Ma'am Lorraine, we will get your reaction, Attorney Vic Rodriguez, bilang abogado, kapareho ni former President Rodrigo Duterte na naging isang abogado at naging prosecutor. Nababahala siya that the tendency of authoritarianism o yung pagiging diktador at walang respeto sa proseso ng batas at demokrasya ay nagagamit ng kasalukuyang gobyerno ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Similar sa kung paano ginawa ang paghawak sa poder ng kanyang tatay. Your reaction, please.
Eric E.S., may I please intervene lang a little bit? Kasi prior to that, si former Speaker Bebot Alvarez gave a backgrounder, di ba? Yung tungkol kay Anton Lagdameo. And he told us this again when we were having dinner. He said basically, yung suspension order na yan, E.S., Eric,
yes.
Kasi napunta siya the day before to ask na wag na ituloy yung rally. And then governor said, that cannot be. Itutuloy namin ito, basically. And then the next day, Anton Lagdameo was in a coffee shop in Tagum and asked the governor to go to him. And Governor Hubahib said no because he had so many of his constituents that were in his office.
Tama.
And then that was when it happened. So basically what we're saying is, talaga petty tyrants itong mga nakaupong ito. No, talagang power tripping. Hindi ka pumunta sa akin. So there was no due process and pumunta siya kay E.S. Lucas Bersamin and that whole thing happened. There was no due process, no? Para talagang petty tyrants like they own the government, and Eric and I have been on the receiving end of that and we know how that feels. And we see it with Pastor now, yung magpagmamalabis nitong mga petty tyrants na ito na sinabi ni PRRD, mga wala namang alam at mga nagdodroga pa.
Yes,
diba?
Ma'am. Idugtong ko na briefly, Attorney Rodriguez, para buo ang reaksyon mo doon. The order will not come out just from the office of the Executive Secretary without the President himself giving the go signal. Your reaction?
Baka hindi ko masagot briefly dahil medyo mahaba ito kay Eric.
Go ahead.
Doc Lorraine.
Go ahead.
I'd just like to take off from the statement given by President Duterte na si Governor Edwin he was deprived of due process. Tama yun, yung pinag-uusapan natin. Kaya nga hindi ba kung maalala ho ninyo mga kababayan, kaya tayo meron yung hakbang ng maisog. Ang ating panawagan, protect and defend the Constitution. Not just from this peking at huwad na charter change at People's Initiative. Ito na nga ho yung ating panawagan, protect and defend the Constitution dito sa pagbabalahura o pagsasantabi nila ng ating fundamental rights.
Correct.
I agree with President Duterte sapagkat not only yung sa Bill of Rights provision na sinasabi niyang violation of the equal protection of the laws, tingnan din natin yung Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution. Yun nga, that the Philippines is a republican and democratic state. Ito importante, yung sentence number 2. Sovereignty resides in the people and all government authority emanates from them. Ang soberanya ho ay tayong mga mamamayang Pilipino. Hindi po yung mga nahalal. Sila po ay kinatawan lamang natin, na gumawa ng tama, kinatawan natin na respetuhin ang ating saligang batas at kinatawan natin na kilalanin ang individual and collective rights of the Filipino people.
Tama.
And yun nga, yung alam ko rin maraming nanonood ng mga lingkod bayan na nasa pamahalaan. Nandyan yung mga kapatid nating kasundaluhan. Nandyan yung mga kapatid nating kapulisan. Yung mga nasa government service. Tatandaan po ninyo, nung kayo ay pumasok sa inyong panunungkulan, bago kayo pumasok sa inyong panunungkulan, nandyan din ho yan, Article 9, Section 4 of the Constitution. Lahat ho kayo, ako nung ako'y nasa gobyerno pa, tayo lahat ay nanumpa. We took our oath to affirm and uphold the Constitution.
Tama.
Huwag ho tayong susunod sa isang kautusan na labag sa ating saligang batas.
Yun, klaro.
Sapagkat ang amo ho ng lahat ng nanunungkulan sa gobyerno, hindi ang Pangulo, hindi ang Governor, hindi ang Mayor. Ang amo po ng lahat ng nasa gobyerno ay ang ating saligang batas.
Klaro. Attorney Vic, ma'am, dugtungan kong tanong na ito. If you had been in the position, although this is already hypothetical, as Executive Secretary, now we have an Executive Secretary, ikaw abogado, pareho kayong abogado, ito naging Chief Justice formerly sa Supreme Court. Hindi si Anton Lagdameo abogado, sigurado tayo dyan. Si Bongbong Marcos hindi abogado. But the order coming from the Executive Secretary, who is a lawyer and former Supreme Court Chief Justice, hindi yan lalabas kapag hindi inaprubahan at pinag-go signal ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. apan sa pagsusulsol at mga maniobra ni Anton Lagdameo, who is not a lawyer at na-offend siya dito dahil nanindigan ng kanyang ground ng gobernador. Do you see the pattern? Na ang latay nito at pananagutan sa mga illegal at mga anomaliyang pag-abuso sa mga order coming from the office of the President will ultimately get back to the President himself.
Absolutely. Yung matagal ng kasabihan, the buck stops at the office of the President. Hindi ka pwedeng magturo na ginawa mo ito. Pag uulitin ko, nandito na yung banatero sa inyong stasyon. Ang sinabi ko sa kanila noon, nung ako'y naroroon pa, I am the most hated because I tell the truth. I speak the truth. And following your hypothetical question, kung ako ang naroroon, hindi ako papayag. I will advise the President, mali po ito, Ginoong Pangulo.
Bakit?
Sapagkat hindi mo binigyan ng kanyang due process yung tao. And I also overheard in last night's press conference kay dating Speaker Alvarez na just a few months back ay nakatanggap yata ng award yung Seal of Good Governance.
1 week ago lang.
1 week ago.
Yes.
Just imagine, 1 week ago, kinilala ng Department of Interior and Local Government si Governor Edwin at binigyan ng Seal of Good Governance.
Yes.
So nagkamali pala ang DILG.
Oo. Dahil ang isang matino at maayos na gobernador...
Sinuspindi mo
Sinuspindi
after
mo.
1 week.
After 1 week.
Ibig sabihin, wala kayong matinong vetting process sa DILG.
Isa yun.
I am not accusing DILG na wala kayong matinong vetting process. Ang sinasabi ko lang, don't you find it ironic? Yung sarili ninyong awardee, kinilala ninyo at pinarangalan ninyo last week. Sinuspindi ninyo dahil lamang kinikilala niya ang karapatan ng mamamayan ng Davao del Norte na magkaroon ng malaya at payapang pagpapahayag ngayong darating na linggo?
Correct. Exactly.